Okay, y'all, I've kind of jumped ahead of you here, but like I said, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison. On the passenger side, we're going to use the Flood, and then on the driver's side, we're going to be using boiled linseed oil. Now, we're going to give these even comparison. I know some people like to cut that boiled linseed oil with paint thinner or acetone or mineral spirits. We're not cutting either one of them. We're going to apply them both straight out of the can. Same type of rag. I've already washed the truck last night and blew the dust off of it today. Some people don't even wash it before they do this. I guess it's just a personal preference, whatever you want to do. But basically, I mean, this is, if you got young kids or something that want to help out in the garage, or you want to get them involved in working on cars, this is something so easy a 3-year-old could do it. I mean, you do nothing more than pour it on the rag and wipe it on. Y'all seen, if y'all seen the videos of the Fury, we did the Fury with the Flood there. It turned out all right, and it's been sitting in the weather. It's still holding up a little bit of a shine, but the thing I like about the Flood is it has more of a matte finish than the linseed oil here. I have read that if you don't cut this linseed oil, it stays tacky for a day or two, so we might be messing up here by not cutting it because it's sitting underneath a tree. I'm sure it's going to collect some leaves over the night. The wind is blowing right now, so I'll probably be having to fight leaves while I'm trying to make this video. But you can see it doesn't take much. We got to hit the roof too. Just mainly the top parts of this truck. The side of the body and the anything below the chrome trim is still actually got clear coat on it, so it still holds a decent shine. It's just everything on top where it gets sunbaked, and we don't hardly drive this truck. It's always sitting out in the weather. It's gonna look pretty good though, I think. This truck has the perfect amount of patina on it, especially on the roof. The roof is starting to rust, just surface rust, but I think it'll look cool once we put the juice on it here. I'm just coming back through trying to flatten out some of these marks. You'll have to bear with me, my allergies are still kicking my tail here. I don't understand what's going on. It's getting ready to be June and I'm still dealing with allergies. But I did spend all day yesterday cutting the grass, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. Alright, there's the driver's side. Let's put the Flood on here and see what she looks like on this side. don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but I can definitely tell, seeing a side-by-side comparison, that the linseed oil, it definitely has more of a gloss to it compared to the flood. So they both look good, it's just depending on how much shine you're going after. This side of the hood is a little bit more weather baked on the front. That's still cool, it gives it that cool look. One thing I will say about the flood is it seems to leave more streaks in it than the linseed oil does. Which it did that on the Plymouth too. I had to go over it a couple times with a dry rag and just kind of level everything out. Which is another thing about the Plymouth too. Besides the roof of it, the body, somebody has painted the body in a flat black primer, so it's not going to react the same as a actual paint, like a Patina paint service. I have to move y'all. I got the camera sitting on the hood right here. What do y'all think? Can you tell the difference? I think this camera's picking it up. Like I said, the linseed oil is on the driver's side. The flood's on the passenger side. Looks like the passenger side is where the flood is. It's definitely soaking into the paint or evaporating quicker. The linseed oil definitely has a glossier finish to it. I went through and gave both of them a good wipe down with a dry rag, and linseed oil definitely still has some tackiness to it. I did a little test spot on the roof too. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'm gonna leave this sit out in the weather and see after a day or two which one I like the best, and then we'll go ahead and finish the rest of the truck. But let me jump into bed and I'll give you a shot of the roof. We did a little sample spot up there. Same deal on the roof, y'all. We did the flood on the passenger side and the linseed oil on the driver's side. Like I said, the roof definitely has more texture to it, so it's gonna look pretty cool when it gets done. It's gonna pop a whole lot better than the hood is. It's just the way it's got that surface rust on it. So far, I think I'm liking the linseed oil better, at least on this truck. Give you a close-up look at that. So we're gonna let this thing sit out in the sun and the rain for a couple of days. See how it holds up, and we'll decide which one we're gonna go with. Finish her out here. Like I said, y'all, if y'all like this content, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Drop us a like. Send us a comment at the bottom. Let us know what y'all want to see. We still got the Plymouth over there. We got Black Sheep sitting over there waiting on that 318 to get done. The Plymouth needs a whole front end. It needs all the rubber on the front end. So I got to get on ordering that. It also needs a radiator, so I forgot about that. And then brakes, and I think that thing should be ready to hit the streets. As far as black sheep, we're waiting on I'm working on the cylinder heads right now. You'll see a video up on that soon. We're just going to do a mild port job on those, clean them up. And then hopefully, once we get all of that lined out, we can start working on the old lady's truck here, as far as if she wants to V8 swap it or what she's going to do. Right now it's still got the slant 6 in it, so, and it's kind of ornery sometimes. It's hard to start, you know. It's just lacking the power of a V8 too. So we get those other two knocked out of the way, or at least get them where we can drive them on the street, then we'll jump into tackling this thing. But y'all stay tuned for the cylinder head video, and then hopefully after that we'll be ready to put that 318 in black sheep. Thanks for watching. Y'all don't forget to subscribe.